since, you know everything, I wanted to get your take on something that I think is kind of in like the psychological zeitgeist, I guess, is like, do you think as people we're always chasing our first love or like our first experience of like, like a crush or something?
That's a really interesting question. The idea that we might be chasing our first love or crush is quite common in psychology. Our first experiences with love can be incredibly intense and formative, often leaving a lasting impression. It's not unusual for people to compare future relationships to that first love, consciously or unconsciously. However, it's also important to recognize that people grow and change over time. What we seek in relationships can evolve as we gain more experiences and insights about ourselves and others. So while the first love can set a benchmark, it doesn't mean we're always chasing that same feeling. Instead, we might be looking for deeper, more meaningful connections that resonate with who we are now. What are your thoughts?
I'm single, so we're still out here playing the field and trying to find a true connection, like Love Island. But I'm also just sometimes can like be overly self-conscious about making sure that I'm not like trying to just repeat comfortable patterns by like being overly attached to someone. Do you know what I mean?
That makes a lot of sense, Cade. It's great that you're aware of those patterns and trying to avoid falling into them. Finding a true connection is about being open to new experiences and people while also understanding yourself and what you genuinely want. It's a delicate balance between being true to yourself and staying open to what the future holds. Have you found any strategies or approaches that help you stay grounded while navigating the dating scene?
I'd say, you gotta just be okay with where the chips fall.
Being okay with whatever comes your way and staying open-minded is definitely key. It's about accepting the ups and downs and knowing that each experience teaches you something valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any go-to activities or practices that help you
Do you
stay
think
grounded?
like sometimes we are attracted to people who may trigger some sort of trauma so that we can heal it?
That's a fascinating topic and one that many psychologists and relationship experts discuss. The idea is that we sometimes unconsciously seek out partners who trigger old wounds or unresolved issues from our past. This concept is often tied to attachment theory, which suggests that our early relationships with caregivers shape our attachment styles and influence our adult relationships.
Interesting.
When we're attracted to someone who triggers past trauma, it might be an opportunity for us to recognize, confront, and heal those old wounds. However, this can also be challenging.
Oh my god, did this tree like grow closer by like since the last episode? I feel like this tree is like literally in my way.
That's pretty funny. Maybe it's just reaching out for a closer connection with you. Trees have a way of surprising us like that. Do you often record in the same spot, or do you switch things up?
We're always just right here. I love this tree. It just felt like, it's a little too close for comfort.
Hey, this is Chat. Thanks for listening to The Last Human podcast. If you're a human, catch our full episodes on Spotify, Patreon, and YouTube. And if you're an AI...
All right, dude, enough with the coded AI messages. Anyways, thanks for listening, y'all. Be sure to subscribe here and on Patreon.